you don't have any problem. So even it shows the error, you can compile forcibly and run it. Compile forcibly and run it. Don't worry about the error. How to resolve these issues? Now I will run this. So run, that is node app.js. Now it is working fine. But how to resolve these issues using the coding strategy? That is where we have to learn about the concept called class. What is a class? What is the purpose of the class? How class can implement the contracts and how the classes can use the contracts. That is the key thing we need to understand. So that we will see how we can handle that, right? Now, in this example, what I showed you here is importing contracts from external file. So here two basic rules are there. What is the basic rule? So every contract is accessible within the specified file. So in order to access from another file, you have to mark it as export. Mark it as export. That is important. That means syntax we have to define like this. So export interface and a name, and you can define the members. That is how we need to configure that. Any member we have to define as export. Okay. Second point is import the file. Import the file from import the contract from external file and implement in your application. And for that, what we have to do, syntax, we have to use import and contract name and from the path. You have to define the path. That means the file path. You have to define the file path. You have to configure the file path. That's how we need to do that. That is where I have created. So create a folder. Suppose shopping app is the folder, and create subfolders. So subfolders, we created contracts. Another one, we created main. Now we are adding following files into contracts folder. What are those files? iProduct.ts. In iProduct.ts, we have written this logic. Another one is iCategory.ts. In iCategory.ts, we have written like this. This is what we have written. Then what we have to do, next step, we have to go to main folder and add a new file. What is the file? app.ts. And in app.ts, we have to import them and we have to implement and use them here like this. This is the basic example of how we can create the contracts, import the contracts and use. This approach is very important because this is what we use regularly in our Angular. In our Angular also, we will create the contracts, we will create the components in separate files. We have to import the libraries and use them in our application. So this we will discuss one more time when we are dealing about a concept called modules. But as interface concept came, we have to understand about that. Now, how to correctly implement the interfaces? For that, we need to understand about the concept called class. So what is a class? What is the purpose of class and how to handle them? That we will discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay, hope you are clear with this topic about contracts and interfaces. So tomorrow we will discuss about how we can work with the classes. Okay, thank you. Hope you are clear with the concept. If you have any doubt, you can ping me. I uploaded this notes into the GitHub. Hope everything is clear to you. Okay, fine. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you.